Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout. We're here to look at what's new at Rod's Hot Rods in Faithful Avenue, and we're here in the front showroom. That's what's new.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's been busy. It's been really busy.
Really nuts.
I was going over some stuff with Jay this morning about what's moving and what's sold and what's pending sale and what's moving, and we got our transports loading today, unloading today. I got it all in my head, but...
I don't have the key to get into whatever is in his head, so
I don't think you want to get in there.
I can't keep it straight. Yeah. But anyways,
look, it's getting lighter out. It's
I know.
Days are getting longer.
Little bit.
That means spring's coming sooner than later.
Can't wait.
I know.
I'm dying.
Even though I bought a sled that I haven't even seen yet.
Yeah.
I still don't like wintertime.
No.
It's not my favorite season of the year.
No, I'm waiting for it. But at least the sunshine feels good, so that's positive. We got 3 vehicles to look at for you today.
Well, that's kind of a half lie because there's 3 right here, right now.
Yes. Like
one's coming back from a couple touch-ups at the body shop. One's getting unloaded. I think the trailer's there now. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
there's a lot
of stuff
on the way.
Yeah.
But at least we got 3 here for you today. So let's walk through and see some stuff. And our very last set, we really want to encourage you to stay right to the very end of this video. We'll try not to make it too long for you, but man, there's a cool surprise at the very end of this video that I don't think you get to see
very often.
So,
I have a question for you. When you say you walk this way, who's that by?
Aerosmith.
And
who?
Run DMC.
Run DMC. Okay, all right. Fine.
I thought you were in that rapper era.
Here's our first victim. We're a hot rod shop and we're excited to have a real hot rod here.
This is a nice one, guys. This is well thought out, well built, very well documented. We have tons of paperwork on this truck. The build, when it was done, the parts, everything. The underside, the chassis. This is a fantastic hot rod.
Okay, so story is built in, I looked at all the stuff, 2007-8 in Virginia.
Virginia, yeah.
Professionally built, and actually the paperwork shows import into Canada in 2009. So it came up here pretty quick after it was done.
I think it was in southern Alberta.
That's right, yeah, southern Alberta. Now a couple minor changes have happened since it was built. There's been some more engine work, which is pretty cool, some performance parts added. And it's a all American red, white, and blue kind of motif, but it looks so good. Like it's just, the white walls are just right, the stance is good.
Some of the modern updates though, like 4-wheel disc brakes.
It's got 4-wheel disc brakes, that's right.
Pretty stout small block here.
This is a 327.
1968 era, right?
Yeah, 1968. There's a comp cam, Edelbrock intake, of course tri-power, which looks great with the beehives on top, which is really cool. Headers, and if you noticed inside, 3 pedals. It's a 5-speed.
It's a 5-speed.
It's a 5-speed.
Most hot rods should be manuals. I think they're more fun that way.
Yeah, totally. This one, I'd say, Rod, you sat in this.
Yeah, I could.
You sort of fit.
I could drive this to Carbs and Coffee and go get ice cream and like for short little hauls. I wouldn't drive this on a longer trip, but I do fit. If you're me or smaller, you're okay.
Yeah.
If you're your size,
it's pretty comfortable actually
really
for me.
Okay.
And driving it myself, the clutch lets out at I'm not going to say like anything's wrong with it, but it's more the end of the travel, towards the end of the travel.
Yeah.
The pedal is quite a bit of
so it feels
distance.
good.
Feels great, but what I'm saying is you kind of got to get your knee up, to let the clutch out.
Yeah.
So if you're really tall, you got really long legs, this one might be a little bit tough for you, but average sized guys are going to fit well in this.
I'd say like 6 feet under your...
Yeah, you're good. It was chopped.
2 inches.
Yeah, just a little bit. We got pictures of the whole build. Like there's 100 build pictures that come with
200
this.
build pictures, I think, isn't
Yeah, that are all like on a USB stick, but basically they kept the size of the window. They didn't change that. They cut the window out, put a seam around the whole thing, chopped it a little bit. It's
very well done. It's so subtle.
Channeled a little bit. Yeah, it's really cool.
The chassis is really, I don't know if you get the camera down there either, but it's
let's
chassis is really, really nice.
It is an original frame.
It's boxed.
But boxed, that's right. A few more additions put in for a few things. Really clean under the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've been over the whole thing now. It starts up great, runs nice. You know,
Very well
everything's
done.
just well done on this truck.
Kind of looks cool.
And even here, I mean, like, look, the doors, the lights open. Like, come on, I should say. And is it this one? There's even like some cool blue underglow under here.
You know what we call those, Jay?
What's that?
Those LED, those
Yeah.
lights on the bottom there.
What about them?
Sex lights.
Okay, sex lights.
It's the ambiance of the sex lights.
I'd like to see somebody with that much space make anything happen.
You'd be surprised.
You'd have to involve some,
Not me, but
some little people, I think, with that. Anyways, this is really beautiful. The oak is nice. That is the real tank. Fuel pump in it. Like, it's all just so...
probably got enough gas to go to PA.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
What do we figure? Like 8 gallons,
8 to
maybe?
10 gallons.
10 gallons, maybe. Under here, look at that.
And the blue dots on the brakes there.
Yeah, I mean, they look great too. When they're on, they just give that purple vibe.
But a nice surprise is the four-wheel disc brakes on a hot rod build.
And coils, you know, like it's not leaf springs either.
Coilovers, yeah.
Coilovers, so you got some adjustability there. So, I
That's
don't
cool.
know.
It's got a cool look.
It does. The only thing that I would change, if it was one thing, is this. Now, that's perfect in my Honda Fit, but...
Or like a Roadrunner.
Or in the Roadrunner. I don't know about this one.
Should have like an Aruga.
It should have an Awuga horn.
Something just has that horn because you scared the shit out of me. The heck out of me, sorry.
It's this.
Oh yeah.
I think it's this has that,
This has
doesn't
got
it?
the Aruga, doesn't it?
This
One
one,
of them you scared
no.
me with.
You know what it was? I know what it is. It's
That
right
one?
over here.
Was it this? Was
It's
it
Greta. Yeah, and I don't know if it works with the key off. We'll try it. No, not with the key off.
And we got a hold on this one too.
We do.
I stayed late last night and was talking to customers. Well, there's a hold on this one.
Yep. Yeah. Some awesome stuff. So, anyways, we love this. I've driven it a little bit around. It's pretty fantastic.
Now the next one is almost the same color,
It is.
minus some coolness on the front.
Look at this. Everybody's working for the weekend, right? You can play just Loverboy. You can hear Loverboy in your head when you just look at this car.
Or AC/DC.
Or AC/DC or...
Mullets. So we haven't had a C3 Corvette for quite a while. So kind of cool. It was 1980. Growing up, my dad had Corvettes. He had a number of 80, 81 Vettes, so I'm very familiar with this body style.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've like you said, whether you like them or not, you've just learned everything about Corvettes. I didn't know what these were for when I first
You're
got
like,
here.
well, yeah, I was missing a spoiler.
Is it missing a spoiler or something? No, I've never seen them on that.
Yeah.
I've been around these. I've just never noticed those.
So those that don't know, this is where you put your T-tops. When you take them off, you put them on here. Then there's straps. Then you can strap them on, right? So the earlier ones, like the 77,
Right.
no, 76, 75, they had like the rack on the back.
Right.
And you put them on there. Like your T-tops would go
On it.
on there.
Yeah.
This, they just made it so it's like more of a direct fit.
Okay. Well, there you go. So see, I'm learning things too, obviously.
And the 1980 to 81s are the only ones that had the front and rear spoilers. The 79s would have just came back and then down.
Right.
80, 81s had the front and the rear spoilers
Built in.
built in.
So there's kind of a little bit of story with this car, right?
Well, we don't know the exact year. We're still trying to track it down. But this was built to be on the show circuit. So this was a big award winner at World of Wheels?
World of Wheels, yeah.
In Calgary, I think?
believe
or
so.
Edmonton or Calgary.
There's a couple of photos, like we've seen some vintage photos of this
I
in
like
the
the
show.
builders and stuff in the show with
it.
all the big trophies and stuff. So this was a big build back in the day. Like with the custom scoop like on the hood there and the blower and nitrous and custom. Like this paint is actually buried. Like
It is.
It's buried.
You can't feel a thing with the flames in there. So we're not done this car. It just rolled in basically. You know, so we got a nitrous bottle in here, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty awesome. And it, it's in good shape. The blue leather is kind of fun. I don't think that's an original blue leather color.
No,
they didn't make
that'd be
it in that,
custom.
did they? So that's pretty awesome. It's nice in here. It's nice in here. But we got some more details to kind of figure out.
Clean
We want
up
to polish the wheels up a little bit.
Polish the outside of the.
Polish the outside.
That's today's job, is to polish the outside.
Exactly. So we're gonna make it look real nice. We're gonna make sure it goes through the shop. And
You just pop the hood there.
oh yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can do that
You
again.
want me to pop it?
No, I got it. I just gotta
Again, there you go.
There we go, double pull.
See, this is, it just comes through the, like a scoop there, so it's made just to go through.
Yep,
right?
Look at that. Yeah, so customized like nicely in here, which is cool.
Yeah.
I was asking what this is.
Yeah, I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Well, I know now. It's a blow off.
For the nitrous.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I was like, oh, that's a weird place to put the
windshield wiper.
Squirters.
1980, they're right built into the wiper.
Right, yeah, they're actually, are they? Yeah, oh yeah, because the lines run right here into the wiper.
Yep.
And then it sprays. So anyways, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it fires right up and
Yep.
it runs good.
Like I say, still got to make it go through the shop and check everything out, make sure everything's good to go. But it drives nice now.
This car's been in storage for 13 years though.
Yep.
So it's one that we're going to have to go through and the fuel system and whatever and make sure it's all good. But it's good and bad being in storage for so long because nothing's been driven and like the body's good and everything, but we have to go through the fuel system and some of the the brakes and everything to make sure that everything's good still now.
Yep.
Because there's certain things that time isn't good on. So.
Yep, no doubt, no doubt.
13-year-old gas is not good.
No, 13-year-old gas is not great. So we're gonna make sure everything is cleaned out and ready to go.
But it's cool. Like it's got the hot rod vibe. This is
sure does.
Everyone knows that I like flames. So.
It's well done. It's well done. So we're gonna get that really cleaned up and
something different for the shop. It's not just your typical.
Yeah, exactly. Not your regular
kind of showy.
Kind of showy.
Speaking of showy.
Speaking of showy, here's the real show, and
kind of like a trifecta of color too.
It is.
Well, 4. There's one up on the left too.
But we always talk about getting doubles and triples of everything around here, right? And
well, doubles of a brand or doubles of a make, but it's almost you never get a doubles of a brand, a make, a model, a year, a color, and like everything.
This is what we're talking about. Well, bam, we got 2, baby. Now, are they exactly identical? No, but we've got 2 '69 Pontiac GTOs.
So the one major difference is this is a real Judge.
That's right.
They're both real GTOs.
That's right.
They're both GTOs. Get that straight first. But this is a real Judge.
And this is
not
a Judge.
Not a Judge.
Now, when this came to us, this is like we're debuting this right now because this is fresh off of restoration. Like that's where we are with this car. Is we got it quite a while ago.
We haven't even got it cleaned up yet from being at our other shop, but this has been about a year in the making.
Kevin rinsed it off. We're going to do some polishing on it right away, some detailing. So it's not done detailing, but it is done putting it all back together, getting it running, and all those things.
Even like the same color interior.
That's right.
One's automatic, one's standard.
So we have
it's the same pearl interior.
The same pearl parchment interior and everything. So again, bear with us. This may not be perfectly clean yet, but it's gonna be.
New headliner.
New headliner.
All the new rubbers, the seals, everything.
All the gaskets
new dashboard
around here are perfect. The dash looks great.
This dash pad is new. That's one of the first dash pads that's available for the '69 Pontiacs.
Yeah. So it's this car features a couple neat things. Like a lot of these were ordered to be pretty stock, right? Because they were meant to go fast.
Yeah.
This one's got a couple neat things. So it's just a AM radio and a heater, but we do have rear defrost in the back, which is one of those blower motors. And over here,
that's a cool. We've never seen this option.
Nope. That is your air ride for the back. Push the button, drop.
It's factory air shocks, basically.
Factory air shocks with a little gauge that even shows you how many pounds are in the thing right now. So.
I should go get the keys quick and pop the trunk because then we can see what that looks like.
Yeah, we should. We should. Oh no, they're right here.
Oh,
yeah, right.
We can even fire it up then.
Well, let's fire it up. Why not? Hey, I'm sitting here.
There you go.
Let's see what happens. Fan comes on. Look at that. Well, I kicked the choke off too quick, but.
Sounds really good. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's pretty awesome.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. So interior is great. Like we're excited because this is basically, people are always asking us when they walk in here, Rod, they're asking like, oh, can you do my car? And we certainly do have a service shop here, right? We work on customers' cars. But what we often don't get a chance to do is an entire restoration, right? We do
because
parts
it takes
and
so much
pieces.
time.
Exactly.
People watch too much TV, and they watch an hour show and the car's done. But it takes a long time. Even for us, like this one was about a year, and we have a whole staff of people here, so it takes a long time.
It does.
Longer than you think it does.
So we're excited though because this is one of the ones that we have completed, right?
We've done, yeah.
We've done ourselves. So our experts.
There's still going to be a couple little things we got to button up.
That's right. That's right.
So we got the trunk.
Look at that.
Area's all done, but
spackled all nice. A couple of belts in there. So a power antenna. So that's one option on this car, which is pretty cool. And there is.
So currently we don't have it hooked up like
Right.
the factory piece. We have there's air shocks on it.
Yes.
Just with your air chuck, but that's the next thing that we got to finalize is
Exactly.
is to make that functional. But we wanted to get the car over here for the video, so there's probably 2 or 3 little things we got to button up.
Yeah, I think are we waiting on springs? There's springs in it, but it just stays up, right?
Yeah.
But here's the trick that we learned is that when you mount a spoiler, there are actually different tension bars, those springs, underneath there.
For the weight.
For the weight. So when we looked at the build sheet for this car, even though they're different spoilers, because this is the accessory spoiler, right?
Yeah.
And then that is the correct GTO or Judge spoiler.
Yeah.
So there is actually on the build sheet different springs ordered for the trunk lid to hold up the extra weight of that.
So this was not a factory spoiler car.
Right.
So it doesn't. So we have to change those torsion bars or whatever you want to call them.
Yep, exactly.
To make the hood or to make the trunk go up. So brand new bumper.
Yep.
The underside's all been undercoated and fresh. New exhaust, obviously, and it's just nice.
It's awesome. It's awesome. We should pop the hood.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna put the keys away because I'll probably walk away with them later.
Those are the extra belts back there. There's brand new seat belts in it.
No, those are the belts that go on the roof.
Overhead.
So whenever I do a car, I never put those in because I can't stand that when they're kind of hanging there. So we can put them in and they're there. We have to just put a hole through the headliner and the bolts there. So we can put them in.
Right.
But I just don't like to put them in personally because they kind of hang down a bit. And it's just a thing for me.
That's that's the very first iteration of shoulder belts on 69 cars.
Yeah.
Here we go. Diving in. Ho ho ho. 404.
So tidy. We never had the motor out. This is more of like a frame on restoration.
That's right. Yep.
Tidy it up. It's all tidy.
That's right.
Runs really well.
Sure does. Even when we got it, it ran well.
Yeah.
It
just didn't look well.
But it's a power steering and power brakes car,
Yep.
so that's pretty nice. You wouldn't have quite so much fun with a car like this without those two options. I'm sure there's guys that order them that way, but it's nice.
Factory 400 4V, which all the GTOs were a 4-barrel.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. So it's just pretty sweet, and we're pretty excited. But the sad news is that literally after we shoot this video, we got to break up the band here.
Yeah.
Right.
The Judge is being shipped. We're going to load it today.
It's going out today. So
leaving today.
So we're going to let Kevin finish working his magic on this thing right away.
So we'll put this one back in this spot, and maybe no one will even notice.
And I got some pictures already. We'll take some more twin pictures of these two cool cars side by side while we still have them. So
actually, when we first got this car, before we repainted it, it had the Judge stripes on it.
It did. That was a common thing, right? A lot of guys took a GTO and made it into a Judge because it made it cooler, right?
It's just a stripe. So if somebody wants that, we'd be more than happy to do it for you. We didn't put it on because I didn't want to make a clone out of a real GTO.
That's right.
If it was just a nothing Le Mans, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I imagine how many Le Mans had
Tempest that had
Tempest and had like these stuck on the fenders or in the grill, and a set of stickers put on it.
Yeah, then you got to buy the proper hood, and there's more to it than just a sticker. But once you're to this point,
that's right.
We can put the sticker on for if whoever buys it. If you want to make it look like a Judge, no problem.
Yep.
And we can do that.
Exactly.
It's actually fairly easy to do. So
totally. So pretty cool. Some minor differences between the two of them. Obviously a real Judge, and that one's got a hood tack and a front fender antenna.
Yeah.
Power antenna on this one in the back. No hood scoop. No real ram air.
Yeah, that's real.
Factory real functioning ram air.
They're both GTO hoods, but
right.
in the Ram Air 3, they make it functional.
Exactly. So
there's differences, but when you walk by them, especially with the same color interior, they look pretty close.
They are. That's pretty cool. Okay, we could go on all day, but
oh yeah, we got some cool stuff.
We got some cool stuff coming.
Our 68 GTX landed yesterday.
Yep.
We sent it out for a couple little minor touch-ups. Over the years, they get the odd door ding and stuff, right? So we got those touched up. It'll be back today. My 67 Suburban, the one that I built back in the 90s, my first build, it's here. Across the street, Lloyd unloaded it. It should be off the trailer right now.
Nice.
And I haven't even seen it yet. I haven't seen it for 28 years. So I'm kind of itching to get
like going back home.
It is.
Yeah.
In a way. You can learn about all the stuff that I should have did differently back 28 years ago, but
but there's also things that just trends change, right?
They do.
Wheels that were really popular back then.
Yeah, like the prime billet wheels. Like I was so proud of those wheels.
And now you're like, God, those are ugly. You know. So there's things change over time.
The paint body, though, from what I've seen and heard, is still held up really well.
That's good.
Corky at Bridge City Collision did the paint on that years ago, and from what I heard, that it's still for such a custom job, it's held up really, really well.
Nice.
I hope. Our 69 Camaro pace car, a million people have been asking about this car. They want to get on the list, but we have a lot of people asking about it. It's going to be here tomorrow.
Nice, okay.
Later on tomorrow. But it will be here. I don't know if you'll get to see it tomorrow, but for sure on Saturday, if you come, it'll be here sitting in the showroom. Okay.
Cool.
Our 05 Viper, we're still trying to get back here. Obviously, we can't drive it this time of year, so we're trying to get it down. Our Malley race car across the street, still got to get that over here. Made a deal. We got 3 more trucks coming in.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll have a 66 Chevy C10 AccuAir on bags, LS powered. You know how popular these trucks are? The 66.
I know.
So pay attention, guys.
And 66. It's a really cool gold.
Gold color.
It's patinaed a little bit to some degree,
body,
right?
Patinaed body, but the chassis and suspension's all done.
Yeah.
You could drive this car. It was driven last year down to the States and back.
Yep.
So there's that, and we have another Mater truck coming. A 52 Chevy truck, another Mater truck.
Yeah. So
that's what we call them here, Mater trucks. But
patina, right?
Patinaed, almost identical to our shop truck. The same patina, a 355 small block 700R, Mustang 2 front end, like very drivable. Again, this was driven all last summer.
That's right.
And the last truck we got coming in is a 67 F100 Ford short box step side.
Yeah.
So another early Ford half-ton. Red, very popular.
Yep, bright red, just like the Ford over there.
So we're excited. We got some really cool trucks coming in. The pace cars coming in. Our GTX is going to be coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be an awesome week.
Okay, well, that was a lot, but hope you enjoyed it. See something you like? Go to rodshotrods.ca. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you every week and catch you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.